Mew2King's Noto. This is definitely an impressive run for him, and he's really looking to complete the circle, get himself back in that #1 position that he held so comfortably for pretty much the entire duration of the year 2015.
Remember, he's got to take 2 set victories here against Mew2King in order to finish off this tournament, because Mew2King has not lost a set yet today. He's playing so impressive, but Zero in the Diddy Kong Cloud matchup could be very, very powerful with his punishes. And, you know, this could also be the first big tournament victory for Cloud as a character.
True, yeah. Cloud actually, you know, a lot of top 8s, a lot of top 16s, a lot of top 32s, but he has yet to take home the gold. Tweak and Mew2King being his primary representatives, and Ned, of course. How could I forget Ned? I always overlook him because he's not, you know, an East Coaster like Tweak and Mew2King are.
We're starting to get him to travel more, and that's super exciting, but school is starting up, unfortunately, for his case.
Just drop out, man. It's not worth it. I went to school. I didn't learn anything other than that Smash is life. All right, let's go.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. So here we go, though. Mew2King, again, getting out to kind of a hot start.
Yeah, and that's kind of what he's going to be looking to continue, running that winner's bracket momentum. Man, I don't know how much momentum he could really claim, though, after the way in which he won Game 5 of Winners Finals.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
True. Mew2King definitely the guy who will take those and have no regrets, no remorse.
Definitely. In doubles, in pools, him and Trella actually almost... They went to Game 3 last hit with a team, Atada and Rickles from here. And it came down to Rickles paused.
Yeah.
And Mew2King said, I have to take the stock. I'm sorry, but I have to. And that's kind of the way it's got to be in this game when you're playing at this competitive a level.
Wait, and also let's just mention that Rickles is a Ganondorf. So Mew2King had to take the pause stock on a Ganon.
Ball.
Does he have
Zero's going to take this stock.
I thought he might have gotten the 2-frame, like, get his jump back scenario, but no. Zero, after kind of getting slapped around for the first 10 seconds of the match, says, wait a minute, let me just remember this matchup real quick. And exactly that is what he did. Also, Mew2King, you know, we keep talking about how he's not afraid to spend the limit, and he also throws Blade Beam a lot. He did that to Zero from pretty much cross stage when Zero's at 70%. And that just gave up so much of his momentum. If he had held on to the limit for another 10-20%, got Zero in the corner, we could have seen a cross slash for the KO. And
there it goes again.
Yeah, he needs to chill with that, man. Zero's not going to fall for it.
And that was actually unfortunate because, like, a lot of the way he was running up this damage on Zero, his movement with limit was looking actually pretty Ned-like for the start of that first stock. And then he gave it up. But wow, the call out of the spot dodge.
Wow. Okay, so that was such a great read by Mew2King for a couple reasons, but namely that when somebody does an attack on your shield and they're right in shield grab range, like, oh man, I better spot dodge this impending grab, right? Mew2King's like, I know that's what you're looking for. That's your panic option. And he took full advantage with the charge down smash.
Definitely. But now we've got Mew2King in the vortex a little bit again and stuck on the ledge too. But Smashable Platform comes to his aid, lets him charge up a bunch of limits safely. And that could be, again, his ticket to getting back into this set.
Zero definitely upping his level of play throughout the day here at Endgame. He was looking kind of shaky in Winners Finals, then started pulling it together, met an unfortunate end, worked his way all the way through losers. Well, not all the way, but...
through enough of losers.
Through one set of losers against a very hard opponent in Ally.
There's still a lot of games left to play.
For sure, and look at him just picking up these rolls from Mew2King. I feel like rolling against Zero is one of the worst things you can do in this game.
Oh, yeah.
He is all over that. People complain about how good rolls are in this game, but not Zero.
He has some of the greatest reaction times of anyone, really. And that's why he's so good on the ledge, is he's able to react to a lot of the options that are commonly used. And
it's not just his reaction, man. Let's talk about how brilliant his setups are. He's always ready. He knows what you're going to do. His guesswork also is phenomenal.
Because they're not random guesses. They're very educated and very based on the habits that you've shown over the course of the set. But it didn't even take a ledge setup there. He just slapped him into the sky, traded with Dare. That's a pretty good trade.
Here we go into the second game here of Grand Finals. Mew2King on the winner's side, so he's got a second chance in case Zero manages to take the set from him. But I don't know, man. The way Zero's playing has been pretty convincing so far. I think we might see...
That's a pretty dominant game.
We might see 2 sets, yeah.
Yeah. There's a pretty real chance of going to a second set here. And 10 games, though, is also a possibility.
Yeah.
Remember, in the winner's final set, after the first 2 games, we saw a 2-stock from Zero and then a 2-stock right back from Mew2King. So, and that was on Town and City. That was his counter pick in that winner's final set.
Right, we talk about players getting tilted and You know, Zero, I don't think he's ever really gotten too tilted throughout his career, although his set with Ally, the face he was making was looking like the face of a tilted man. But Mew2King definitely a lot more susceptible to his own emotions. So, I don't know if we're going to see him be able to keep his head on straight throughout this. Though, in Winners Finals, if he was able to get bodied so hard and then still bring it back, I think we could be seeing a new Mew2King here.
Remember how you're talking about how his body language is different playing versus friends and playing versus people he doesn't know? That could also be a factor, is that this particular opponent is his Grand Finals opponent. So maybe that's going to change things up. But, ooh.
Oh, Zero a little slow to release the trigger there. Oh, and no, it's
not it yet.
He almost was able to do that, but Zero, of course, just held that barrel, the rocket barrel blast to the very last minute.
That was very well played by both of them.
I thought Mew2King was just going to go for a grab because he could have set up for a kill with down throw or like a cheesy edge guard kill.
But now he's just going to get his limit right back online. These peanuts do not represent enough pressure to stop him from charging.
Yeah, Mew2King not shy with the camping at all, ever. Okay, yeah, Zero ready for the down throw. I think Mew2King pummeling him, give him ample time to react.
And he's putting on a lot of pressure here just in the middle of the stage, but this grab's coming out. The hoo-ha!
I'm surprised that killed, but I mean, Town and City. Also, Cloud being in limit makes it easier for the up throw to connect.
That may be the only reason that connected, actually.
Yeah, or the up air to connect after the up throw. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Back throw off the stage, and that's such a bad angle for Diddy Kong to recover at, but I mean, he could just side B straight to the edge, and if he's precise with it, which Zero is, you'll even see that in his little description box, then he's not going to have too many problems.
Did Mew2King use any regular blade beams in the first set?
I don't think so.
I don't really particularly remember him using it, but now he's throwing it out in different situations. That might be an adjustment he's making here to keep Zero guessing.
It's a pretty rare move, and definitely not the best projectile, but it is good. It has its uses, and cross slash, one of the best moves in the entire game.
Oh, that's pretty good. Every time that lands for a kill, it's pretty good. even I like to use it at low percent sometimes, but again, I'm not in Grand Finals at Endgame, so.
Exactly. Okay, Mew2King, what do you got this time? Wow, just really looking for that neutral air once again, trying to repeat history from the first set, game 5. Oh, he accidentally used double jump. He ran off the stage before doing the jump, so that actually completely botched Mew2King's edge guard. But he's still got it, man. He's still got some solid chances to win this game here.
Oh, there's a lot that can go on. Remember, we saw that early KO in the winner's side. There's so many ways that Diddy's recovery can be gimped here by Cloud. But right now, Zero does not want to even go off the stage. He's just going to be a bully in the neutral.
Oh, yeah, very
I know
reminiscent
exactly
of
what he was
Gobble,
looking
yeah.
for.
Definitely looking for that air dodge into down air. That's actually how Tweet took a set from JJ Rockets earlier today.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I did not get to watch that one.
It was game 3. Tweak was about to lose, and then he pulled off the clutch spike. Mew2King possibly looking to do the same thing, but definitely not going to get the opportunity from Zero.
Now, Zero is fully familiar what happened at Gommel.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure he went back and watched that set a bunch of times. Like, took maybe like a week to get over it, and then he could watch the set.
Oh, yeah. And Zero's rolling around a little bit.
Yeah, Mew2King has been so efficient with getting these.
What? Not enough.
Yeah, no, definitely not enough with the up B. I'm still shocked that that worked, or that's what he went for, but if he had just done cross slash, it would have also worked. Just goes for the banana into grab anyway, even though it didn't connect, knowing that Mew2King wouldn't spot dodge away from it. Zero looking for these up tilts. He knows that'll close the game out just like it did last time. Weak dash attack. If that were strong, it certainly would have been the death of Zero. And is he going to get this limit in time? Yes, he is.
And banana, too.
Whoa. Oh, Mew2King just all over this, man. How's he going to finish it off, though?
Both players are one stray connecting hit away. That almost shield poke.
Oh, and that's going to do it.
Tomahawk down smash.
Who goes for that? That's so rare. And Mew2King exhaling deeply there. Definitely a close call for him.
He adjusts his anime glasses after taking that very clutch game, too. That was excellent. Excellent play all around. Great adjustment. There was so much back and forth in that game.
That up B from Mew2King, man, if that had taken the game, that would have gone down as one of the hypest game enders ever.
Ned did find one of those. I think it was at 120-ish rather than 100.
Yeah, exactly. At 98% post-hit, yeah, there was no way that was going to kill.
Well, grabbing right through that cross slash is Zero.
19 apiece to start the game off. And, of course, we're in that Game 3 scenario 1-1 once again. And I know these are two players who do tend to care about the stages, or at least Mew2King does.
Mew2King will always stage strike.
Yeah.
Always try to find as many advantages as he can in a set. He will never say, let's just go to Smashville.
Right.
Oh!
Air to side B. Okay,
His jump
Zero.
is gone.
Yeah, it is. He should have done that a little bit earlier or just gone for the neutral air because Blade Beam didn't come out fast enough to clip Zero there. Okay, gonna mix it up instead of going for the up B, up and down. He's just gonna air dodge to the stage.
Well,
Like
that
the
was an
fade back,
opportunity.
Mew2King.
Yeah, that fade back was good, but that was an opportunity there for Zero to find a down tilt or a down smash.
Mew2King just gonna let him rock with the recovery. Say, I'm gonna trap you at the edge instead of going for a kill. Oh, and hoping to catch some of Zero's favored rolls in there, but I don't know. Zero's not gonna bite this time. Maybe cleaning up his play after he got punished so consistently by Mew2King for it in the other games.
I mean, he was in a position where he's not going to be punished that hard. He would have lost stage control, of course, which is big. But sometimes it's just good to put the fear of God in a man with a big, meaty up smash.
Well, unless it, results in the punish that's gonna end up killing you.
Yeah, then you can try your best to reset to neutral here. He doesn't tech that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of playing possum. It definitely throws you off when good players make bad decisions.
Okay, he realized that he needed to charge it, but he misses the sweet spot, and that down smash is going to take him out.
I don't think he actually needed to charge there. I think he could have recovered normally, but he saw that limit bar was almost full, and he's like, all right, let's go.
It was definitely the safest way to do it.
I can't believe he just dropped through air dodge through the platform, and wow, almost meeting a very early grave there. Mew2King lucky to be alive here.
Another up smash, not going to find its mark, but he does sweet spot that ledge again.
Okay, now we've got limit. What's Mew2King going to do? Recover with it.
Yep.
Zero has been making sure that no offensive limit breaks are coming out this game. I guess he got the Blade Beam that almost set up into a nasty edge guard, but
that's
couldn't
it.
complete. Yeah, that's going to be game 3. Now Zero going into this with a very heavy counter pick advantage here in the first set. Even if Mew2King managed to squeeze one by, he's going to have to play game 5 on Zero's counter pick.
Which Zero went back to Dreamland. We haven't played Dreamland yet in this set.
Right. But Mew2King did end up winning 2 games on it last time, so maybe Zero banned it?
That's possible.
We did just play on Battlefield, and I don't think we played in Battlefield the first set. No, actually, I think they did. So I'm not sure what the bans from either of these guys have been.
Zero's 2-stock was on Battlefield.
Right.
And then Mew2King's was on Town and City. So that's... So far, it's following a very similar counter pick pattern. These guys know exactly what stages they're going to want in this matchup against each other.
Now Mew2King taking his time at this counter pick here.
Maybe thinking Lilat.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And here it is. He did manage to win on Lilat the last time, so...
Yeah, like you said, you hate this stage. I think you just hate the concept and principle of it entirely.
Yeah, I think it's good for Cloud, though. It's just, oh man, like sometimes when that edge just tilts up and you're trying to sweet spot your recovery, yeah, that actually can be really bad for Cloud because he's one of the few characters who has to manually time the sweet spot in his recovery.
Right.
But Mew2King does not seem to be too phased by it. Wow, just goes for the straight up, and he could have not gone down and caught the edge and probably been in a much better position.
And now Zero's just keeping the pressure on. Another banana on the ledge, gets another grab, gonna force another limit spent defensively.
Yeah, that's kind of been the theme of this set, and there we go, another down smash closing it out. Mew2King looking like he's about to drop set 1.
This is a big lead for Zero, and he gets the reverse back air. He's just... I want to, like, PG stats, give me a hand here. How much time has Mew2King spent on the ledge in these past several games?
Zero's definitely trying to keep him there.
Yeah, he can't auto-cancel his up air on you if he's on the ledge. It's, like, very obvious. Like, you've been mentioning a lot of, like, Street Fighter comparisons, but putting someone in the corner in Smash is the equivalent of keeping them on the ledge. And so, if you keep them in the corner the entire time, they can't put any pressure on you. You've got the pressure on them. Right. That's Zero's mindset here.
Yeah, even just being on the corner of the stage actually is the same as being in the corner in Street Fighter 2. So, I mean, now you've got, like, the super corner of the edge.
Like the super triple mega corner.
Yeah, like, literally, there's no stage behind you, only death.
And again, it doesn't matter how, like you said, you can die with the equivalent of a full life bar in Smash. You can't do that in Street Fighter, even if you are in the corner.
Oh, and Lilat coming back to haunt Mew2King there as it tilts out of the way of his up air onto the stage. I hate to see that kind of thing happen. Oh my god, but you love seeing that. The golf swing.
Lilat coming out and helping him out a little bit with that platform layout.
Lilat hurting and then helping Mew2King in quick succession. But, Oh, no. I feel like Zenodo would have killed him off that because Zenodo gets that down tilt to forward smash every time. Zero maybe a little bit more reserved for this follow-up game, but that can actually work to his advantage because sometimes we see a Diddy Kong go for a follow-up that really wasn't there.
And right now, you know, Lila is missing a little bit with his auto-cancels here. You can see him he was struggling to auto-cancel Dare a little bit at the start of that because of the tilts.
Yeah, that's another reason I absolutely despise this stage.
But this is Mew2King. He is the robot.
Yeah, I'm still just so surprised to see him pick it, but he's possibly got something going here.
And this is the longest he's held limit in this entire set.
Cloud with limit and rage, man, that's basically Lucario status. And you
No
know
joke.
Mew2King wants a grab at the edge. He knows down throw it could be his meal ticket here, or some up airs. And a finishing touch could actually close it out right now, but it would have to be a grounded one or very high up near the ceiling.
He hasn't thrown a single one intentionally yet. The sparks show, but that's not going to kill.
Barely getting between the banana and Diddy Kong. Scary situation for Mew2King. That should do it.
Yes. We have a bracket reset. And Zero shows his emotion. He knows that he is now 3 games away from winning this tournament.
Mew2King has been 3 games away from winning this the whole time, though, so maybe we're going to see him step it up. Consulting his notes. Very Dabuz-esque fashion.
We'll see what he's got in store here. He's asking him to hold on 1 second. We do have a... Is it 30 or 60-second coaching rule in Chicago?
I don't know
what it is. Yeah, we run 30 seconds for coaching, and that does apply to these notes here. I don't know if anyone's around as a TO to enforce it.
Sage, call the clock on this man if you have to. I'd say it's been about 12 seconds.
And he's really thinking about it, looking at whatever he's looking at. Maybe he's just reading Twitter.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I wonder what...
Is he the one who tweeted in the middle of a set one time when he was getting, like, dumpstered in Melee? Was that him or was that Mango?
I don't know. Either way, that's hilarious. I didn't know anybody did that.
It happened one time. I'm going to have to look into it or have production look into it because I love our production staff. They do so much work for me when I'm not sure
Sage
about
is
things.
such a fitting name for this guy. All right, so...
Raining knowledge from above.
Mew2King starts off that, the second set by just dash attacking straight into Zero's shield. Fortunately for him, he didn't eat too much punishment off it.
All right, yeah, he's going to make it up onto this ledge here. And he's getting stuck in the corner, trying to get out of there with a cross slash, but that's going to get him grabbed.
Yeah, very unsafe move on block. Of course, the non-limit version.
He hasn't really spent much time mixing those up, even when they land on his shield. Like, sometimes you can do the 1 or the 2 instead of the full 1.
Even still, they're still unsafe. It's just your opponent sometimes wants to second guess when they should punish it or whether to punish it at all.
Right. It's at least a little bit of a mental game you can put into Zero's mind, but Zero, of course, is very calculated regardless.
And now Mew2King losing that percent lead he had to start the match off with, but claiming it back almost immediately. Oh, no, never mind. Actually,
Back air can
still
get him out of that spot. And so, back in this neutral here, forward airs. Gonna get Zero the stage control once again.
Mew2King is banking on these down smashes to the edge a little bit too hard. I think Zero's ready for it, man. You have to know that just as part of the Cloud matchup, but especially as part of the Mew2King matchup, because that's his thing, man. He likes to go for the cheesy stuff.
There he lands that forward smash. Gets just enough charge there to make sure it kills him regardless of limit.
Now he's just going to charge up. Only 66% on Zero, though, so it's not like you could just get limit and then automatically even things back up. He's going to have to do a lot more work than that. And I think Cloud being in limit is sometimes a blessing in disguise for Diddy Kong, who actually gets better combos on him with the additional falling speed.
Oh, he hits him out of it.
Wow, kind of lucky that Mew2King didn't get blown up by the barrels. That was so smart by Zero to just jump. I feel like he faked him out with the cross-up full hop, and then he was like, yeah, come on, Mew2King, do this cross-slash. Uh-oh, no jump. Okay, just going to sweet spot the edge, though.
Yeah, Mew2King, I'm telling you, Zero was not in a position to really punish that there. He was still in the air.
And these up smashes, they're not safe for Mew2King, even though they would be so rewarding. Oh, he's just going for it again. PGA Tour Mew2King.
Yeah, he's looking maybe a little tilted. That may be what you were alluding to earlier if he does find himself behind. Zero can just be so overwhelming.
And what's Zero got? Okay, no edge guard to continue that on the limit cross slash, but...
Oh, excellent claim hazard there, and he should be able to retreat the smash platform.
Zero almost lapping this man right now. He's got the banana in hand.
That's it.
Is it? Yep. A little bit of charge, definitely sealing the deal. And Zero celebrating perhaps prematurely, but he's ran now 4 straight, I believe. Mew2King got game 1.
It was game 2 went to Mew2King.
Okay, so
it's 3 straight
3
now.
in a row, yeah.
And TSM Zero, of course, hailing from Chile, as you can see on our very handy stat bar below.
relocated to Southern California, and now actually, as of a couple weeks ago, he is a New Jersey resident at the Leap of Faith Treehouse, the Loft.
And fun fact, for a little bit, he lived close to Chicago, like on the north side of Indiana.
Yep.
We were able to have him out for several tournaments. That was good for us. That really helped us level up.
Yeah, I noticed it definitely contributed to Chicago's metagame development.
And right now, Town City, again, we're seeing the same counter pick pattern, not going to derivate from their strategies at all, simply because it may not have worked out in the first time.
Mew2King descending from the skies with the long-lasting counter hitbox, but didn't get all that much off of it. Zero, an expert wiggling his way out of combos somehow.
Oh yeah, he's been able to buffer out those aerials in certain situations. That reminds me of classic Diddy versus Sheik tech, which is trying to get out of the 50-50 setups by throwing out that forward air.
Right.
Very reminiscent of that time.
Now, Zero also notorious for pretty much never air dodging, which I really like about his playstyle. And Mew2King thrives off people giving him that free 20-something frame window to punish.
Right. And he's thrived off of this in his sets versus Zero, being able to find those rare air dodges. But the dare comes down, and again, so much time spent in the corner here by Mew2King.
Mew2King showing some air dodges of his own, and it's really just getting him eaten alive by Zero here.
Gets the grab. Maybe he can get something going here. Playing very safe, as always.
Yep, limit fully charged, but is it too little too late for Mew2King? Very smart by Zero, walking forward and just holding that shield rather than getting caught out of the opening frames of his dash.
Even though the cross slash didn't land, I do like the use of it there. I like being able to use it as an offensive Hail Mary before losing the stock when you were a detailed up smash away from death.
Zero just going to hold his ground, stay in shield, not fall for the jab mix-up or anything. And not that it was really a mix-up, but sometimes, you know, they'll cut the jab short and go for something else. But Cloud, one of those characters that isn't so good at that. He kind of just has to let the jabs rock or get a free punish.
And right now, we're like dangerously close to just the download being 100% complete here from Zero. He didn't lose the stock in Game 1. He's close to getting the lap again here in Game 2.
Almost running into that up smash and then almost getting his shield broken by it, but Zero gonna bounce right back, pull out his banana, and now he doesn't really have to worry too much about blocking just because he creates such a presence when he has that item in his hand. Though, blocking with the banana in your hand is probably the scariest thing ever.
So Diddy looked really dumb in his shield when he's holding a banana. Like right in front of his face.
Just not sure what to do with his arms.
He's like, whatever. All right.
Okay, this is looking pretty bad for Mew2King here. Basically lapped.
Finds the hit,
no.
but not the right one.
Yeah, and that second or third hit of cross slash just has a little bit more range in the front than the other ones, and it'll just tap you out. And
that's it, though. We've got another 2-stock. Zero trying to make a big statement. One game away from winning Endgame. Yep,
he is on tournament match here, and Mew2King with his back to the wall. I wonder what we're going to see from him. It's going to be maybe a character switch. I would highly, highly doubt that, but most likely a heavy playstyle adjustment. But I don't know, Mew2King's kind of that guy who gets a little bit stuck in his ways and might be too stubborn to just completely overwrite his game plan. And plus, whatever he was doing in the first set, the very first set, Winners Finals, that worked. So he needs to just channel that again and maybe get some positive energy flowing, because he looks a little bit defeated right now.
And this is a new counterpick stage. We haven't seen this stage since, I don't remember. We did see this stage at one point. I don't know which matchup it was in. But it is. This might be the derivation that he needs. He does get the wall jump here. So does Diddy Kong, though. It can aid in his recovery. And, you know, hiding in the tree and charging limit is an effective strategy.
Very much so. I think this stage is great for Cloud. Diddy Kong actually kind of suffers because of the ducks. Imagine you're pulling your banana out and a stray duck runs into it and eats it alive, and then your opponent just comes up and limit cross slashes you in the face, right? And it looks like Mew2King actually knew the dog was going to spawn there.
The dogs, so this is a very interesting stage because the dogs are semi-random.
No, they're not.
Or I thought they were when you hit some dogs.
Ducks are semi-random?
Oh, the ducks are semi-random for sure, but I thought that the dog would spawn either here or there. Or
no,
it depends where the dog.
He goes where the last duck was.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, he goes to pick up the ducks once you shoot them down, basically. Think of actual duck hunt.
If you don't hit a single duck, he comes from the middle, though,
yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so he'll fall where the duck lies.
Right, and he also goes on a set timer, like after the ducks fall down. So, I'm pretty sure there's no random element to the dog. But either way,
gets the last hit across slash.
Got a little impatient on the edge there, and it's such a scary situation to be in, too, because if your invincibility runs out, the last hit of cross slash will actually catch you from the edge. The others won't, but the last one will.
Yeah, the last hit, I know I've caught a couple of people with that a couple times. Up smash is going to be enough here. I thought Limit would have saved him.
He's right back in it. And this is the potential last stock for Mew2King in this tournament, but he's going to try to make it last as long as possible by going up in the top platforms of the tree, charging that Limit. Even though, you know, it's not quite Zero's time to die from that yet, he might as well just fight it out a little bit and build the Limit naturally as he takes and deals damage, rather than building it while your opponent's not near kill percent, and then potentially getting thrown off stage and having to use it defensively.
See, if this were Ned's Cloud, I would very much say that he just wants to be in Limit because he spends so much time in there anyway. But this is using his Cloud, and he throws out the Limit charges pretty liberally.
Yeah, very true, actually. Yeah.
Maybe it's because he knows that when he loses it, he can just go back into the tree and get it back again.
Yeah, on this stage especially, the spend class of Cloud is really advantage, I would say. But now, I mean, this is looking good for Mew2King. He might finally put another one on the board, and he will with that cross slash.
There it is. Was that the falling hit of banana that led into that?
I don't believe so. I think Zero was just looking to pick up the banana. Mew2King knew it, and he just scooped him up.
Okay, there we go. That's a very important game for the fans of Mew2King out there.
Yep, staying alive, and if he can take the next 2 in a row, he will be your endgame champion. But Zero, of course, looking to take that title first. Just gonna take one, and he's got it.
When Zero has needed a win, he has gone to Battlefield, so that is going to be the counter pick here. Going straight into it. And here we go, game 4. Another dash attack straight out the gate from Mew2King. Gets him grabbed, and here comes Diddy grab stuff.
And man, both of these players just mainstays in the upper echelons of bracket for years now, especially Mew2King, who's been around since way before Brawl came out.
That's
it. A 0 to death from Zero. Mew2King just barely whipping that sweet spot range.
That was a very melee 0 to death.
Yeah,
one of the only characters that you can really do that on.
Oh no! That's it. That's a JV3. No, it's not. Okay.
He made it back to the stage. This tournament's not over yet, folks.
Now it
is.
Oh my God! Zero just JV3 Mew2King.
He did
to win the tournament.
Oh my Lord! Zero from TSM wins the tournament on one of the most impressive anti-Cloud games I have seen in a long time, taking 0%.
Named after the amount of damage he takes in his games. Wow, so Zero finally putting a big tournament win on the board. Past couple months have been kind of shaky for him. Actually, no, he took low tier City 4, yes. I'm not sure if the level of competition was as hard. Yeah, Nairo was there, but I mean, that can be supplemented with, you know, Zenodo, Tweak, Ally, all those guys being here. So I'm not sure, actually, which tournament was technically a bigger win, like which one was harder to win, or which one had more
comparable
entrants. But either way, yeah, Endgame definitely a stacked tournament, low tier city stacked tournament in its own right. So congratulations to Zero with literally the most dominating finish you could possibly have in a match. JV3 stocking him, and you know what? Why don't you go ahead and never mind. Nightwing is going to interview this man, and we're going to get some words from the champion.
Take it away, Nightwing.
All right, I am here with the Endgame winner, Zero. This is Nightwing doing a quick interview so you guys can find out what his mindset is. So first off, I don't want to talk about Grand Finals. I want to talk about Losers Finals. So since this patch, you had never beaten C9 Alley. How does it feel to finally get that temporary monkey off your back?
I don't know. I was like, I honestly thought I had no chance of beating him. I was like I was in a really bad mood after Winners Finals because I kept getting gimped at really low percent. So it was really frustrating, you know, to be doing really well and then getting gimped at low percent. And so I was very, very angry actually. So when I had to play Ally, I was just like, I'm gonna quit out. Like I don't want to play. Like I was in that terrible of a mindset. Well, Vanessa literally kept repeatedly telling me that you got this, you can do it, and she told me so many times that I guess I put it in my head that yeah, I can do this. And then I don't know how it went, but like I somehow won game 1, and then back in my head I'm like, you could actually win. You were up a game. And then when I lost game 2 and Ally came back in my head, I'm like, he's gonna do the same thing 2 more times. It's over. Like there's no chance. Like it was very, very angry at that moment. And then Vanessa once again, you know, calming me down, telling me to, you know, like brush it off and not worry about it. And then I'm like, okay. And then I kept playing. I just played as patient as I could. Like I tried my best to not put myself in any position where he could potentially win. Like I didn't jump up the stage. I didn't side B. Maybe I could have punished him more for more things, but I just wanted to not get hit. So yeah.
Yeah, watching the match, it was really interesting how much you kind of reverted to almost 2015 version of Zero. You played very, very patient game. Let your opponent make mistakes and then capitalize on them. It was a great thing to watch. And again, that mental mindset to have the belief that you can win carried you through. So let's then talk about you going in to face Mew2King. He was having all the momentum. He had looked super strong all tournament up until the grand finals. What was it like going into that one, knowing that you had 2 sets to win?
I mean, I just take it one hit at a time. Not even one game, just one hit at a time. Cloud is the type of character that can just win at any point in time. He can juggle you. He has limit. You're at 60. He can just kill you. He can gimp and Diddy Kong. I can gimp him too. So in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, play very safe. I try my best to play as frustrating as I could because I'm aware he doesn't like fighting Diddy Kong. So I'm going to play as frustrating as I can. So I try to cross him up, do random side Bs, throw a lot of bananas, throw peanuts, recover in annoying ways. And I felt like after I won the first game on the first set, I was like, okay, I have a good chance of winning the set because I have a lead. And then as soon as I won the first 2 games on the second set, I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to win. So then I just continue. And then game 4, I just don't know what the hell happened, but that was a JV3. Like, I mean, I guess Cloud is one of the easiest characters to JV3 because he can just get gimped. And he got gimped twice, basically, at like a middle percent. So shit like that happens. Unfortunately, it happens. I mean, he killed me like 20 times at 10%. So,
Yeah, that was one thing that you mentioned frustrating play, and that had to play a factor into what caused you to get that victory there. I have to say it was really, really impressive play, Zero. And how does it feel that after, get on my level so close, after Smash and Splash so close, Super Smash kind of a little bit disappointing to finally get this win with a stacked competition here?
I mean, at some point at Gummo, I'm like, I could probably beat Ally with Diddy, like, no problem. Then I lost. I'm like, okay, next time, and I play in Smash Splash. Then it's like, okay, next time, I guess. Then play him at SmashCon, beat winning, and then, he does the Ally. Just lose. And then in the back of my head, I had like a character crisis before this event. I was like, should I go Sheik? Should I go Cloud? Should I go Luigi? Should I Mario Ditto him? And then I didn't have enough time to practice those characters, so I just decided to go with Diddy. I didn't really... In the back of my head, I think the way I played was like, I was okay with losing because it's fucking Ally, so I was like, whatever, he won Evo, he's really good. So so it's fine if we lose. So in the back of my head, I think I had like this underdog mentality where like, I expected to lose, but I was going to try my best to not let that happen, if that makes any sense.
I totally get that. It means that you're going to, like, the pressure is off of you. You're like, hey, if I lose, I lose, but if I win, that's amazing, right?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Awesome. Well, I think a handshake is in order for you, Zero. Congratulations, my friend. So we're going to send it back over to Max Ketchum and Lordstrom to take us out. Thank you again, Zero, and congratulations.
Well, some words from the champion himself. Zero finally put himself back on top. This means a lot for his career, man. This was a tough tournament to win, and he's got to be feeling it.
And remember, this is the start of TSM Cloud9 and Smash for Wii U. And that's a match we've seen in Melee for some time. But now we're going to be getting it in our game, and that maybe is like the start of something bigger for us. And
right.
So that's super exciting. I'm very excited for the future for Smash for Wii U.
Hey, any big teams, if you're watching, man, there's some really great talent out there that are unsigned. So
and some good commentators. You never know.
I don't know who you're talking about. But anyway, guys, we're going to sign off, go get some dinner. It's been a long day. I don't think I've eaten since a Cliff Bar at like 10:30
This was an exhausting top 8.
It was.
But it was very worth it.